So here we have a game number 2 of this best of 3. Overgrowth is the map here at DreamHack Valencia 2014. And spawning down in the lower left hand position, representing Wolves, it is EnDeR. And his opponent up to the top right, the blue Terran player, representing Millennium, none other than ForGG. So, ForGG versus EnDeR. ForGG currently 1-0 up in this best of 3, and that means that he's in a good spot overall. We'll be interested to see if he goes for anything overly aggressive, if he goes for anything sneaky. It looks like EnDeR certainly could be planning that. As an SCV, boldly wanders forward. Are we going to be seeing some proxy Raxes? Just checking the watchtower, checking to see what's going on. Still waiting for that barracks to get thrown down. By this positioning, it is going to be something proxied. He knows it. He knows it. Go on. Do it, little SCV. You've nearly got enough minerals. Gas coming down for ForGG. He's going for a gas first opening. Could be into that fast factory. Yet again, like we saw last game. Still EnDeR waits. He's got enough money. Build the barracks. There we go. Okay, barracks coming through. That is barracks 1. It was a 12 supply. So it's not an 11-11. No second SCV on its way out. No sign of a gas either yet. Gas should get set up because this is going to be proxy Reapers. Is the most likely way this will go through. ForGG should make a Marine or 2 out of this barracks. Start up the factory immediately, considering he went for that gas first opening. We'll have a slight delay because this barracks is actually behind that of EnDeR's by a couple of seconds. EnDeR's is just ahead by literally 4 seconds, so not much, to be fair, but it is still a little way ahead. He's started mining gas now, ready to start that Reaper production up. Going to be cutting it quite close. Won't have enough gas by the time this barracks finishes, actually, in order to get that Reaper down. So, slight little bump in the build order there. Actually, no, he's not doing that. He's adding in a tech lab? Okay. Not what I thought it was going to be. I was full on predicting this to be a proxy Reaper play, but no, it looks like it's going to be proxy Marauders. Quite a cool build. Going to be interesting to see whether this manages to work. EnDeR just coming up, takes a little peek, goes, okay, factory coming down. That must have been a gas first then. Knows a lot of the information. ForGG, he's not bothering scouting. He's just like, yo, I'm ForGG. What are you going to do, punk? And he's just carrying on with his normal playstyle. Going to take out that SCV that was scouting again. Concussive Shell coming down, the Marauder getting produced. Proxy Concussive Shell Marauders is a very irritating build to deal with, of course. With that slow from the shells, it's going to be quite hard to deal with it. Up against just a handful of Marines will do very, very nicely. But there isn't really a transition out of this at the moment. There's nothing coming down from EnDeR, whereas ForGG adding in that starport. If he can get out a Banshee, he's going to be completely safe here because the Marine production for EnDeR is non-existent. He hasn't made one. Not a single Marine this game. Waiting for that second Marauder, third one on its way, plus that Concussive Shell upgrade just 10 seconds from completion. More Marines being pumped out and a tech lab being produced from the factory this time. So no Hellion, no Widow Mine, anything like that yet. This is just to do the old switcheroo. Marauders coming for the Marines. See it though, know something's up. Concussive Shell will hit. It slows one of the Marines. A couple of SCVs getting pulled as well. ForGG knows that he's got to be very cautious here. Will take some losses, but it's whether these losses are manageable. The Marauders microing well. Able to take out so far just the one SCV. A second one should be about to fall. And, oh, actually 3 very, very low. 1 shot away. Another Marauder going to be leading the charge here. Still more in production. Banshee though coming out. Nice scan onto the high ground there by EnDeR. Just to see whether he is safe to advance up. Doing a nice little bit of damage here. The Marines taking a big bit of a beating. Those SCVs taking an even further shot. One Marauder is about to fall. The SCVs managed to secure the kill. 2 remain, one of which only with 8 HP, so will die very, very quickly. ForGG microing well, will take out yet another Marauder. That is some big damaging hits. He's only lost 4 workers, and in exchange, he's done a lot of damage. 375 lost for EnDeR compared to 100 lost for ForGG. Really not an equal trade there. That must be doing some maths wrong. Oh no, army value doesn't include the SCVs, that's why. God, silly Madals. Anyway, Marauders pulling back. We got another factory being built back at home, plus that missile turret, and a second one here in the mineral line just to defend against the Banshee. That's going to be a big concern for EnDeR because he doesn't have any Marines. No form of mobile way to deal with this. No mobile anti-air. Completely reliant on those missile turrets. Interesting decision to float the barracks just straight in to get a scout down. It does see the cloak is being researched, but it doesn't really affect anything. Back at home, there isn't another barracks built either. So that is a very, very interesting decision because if this barracks dies, that means no more factories. So That could be a small problem. EnDeR's already got the star port coming through though. Clearly doesn't care about his scouting factory that will definitely die now because it is on fire. Even if it doesn't die to these marines, it will still fall as it slowly burns to death. Look at it tick away. Gonna try and land, block up an expansion for a second or two, but it won't be enough. Explosion. Gobbledygook all chucked over the ground, but now we see the cloak is finished. One Banshee just poking and prodding away out of range of that missile turret, and of course that's basically removes half of the mining of this base because this missile turret won't reach anything over here, and the Banshee can easily pick up stuff in that vicinity. A couple of Widow Mines going to be trying to come through, but a second Banshee on its way as well should be able to take out that reactor with relative ease, the two of them. We'll focus on a couple more there. One Widow Mine going to come out, but as long as the Banshees stay a bit split, they should be completely fine. SCV's getting killed, and in total 14 now lost. ForGG incredibly far ahead at the moment in this game. And even with the Widow Mine coming out, I question how effective it's going to be. The Widow Mine is now out. Cloak triggers, but the double Banshee able to take it down before it burrows. GG is called, and ForGG will take this game and this series 2-0.